Hi, Dr. Saxena here, and I've been talking about something called perspective of integrative medicine. And yes, I just want you to understand what is the basic premise of integrative medicine and natural healing. It is. I just want to share you this particular stuff. We are talking about when we talk about something like this particular stuff, which is a biological terrain. And this is one thing which I always try to give an example so that people can understand what is your makeup, biological makeup, so that things can, how do you take up these infections and all that. It is not just to have a, see what exactly Louis Pasteur has postulated was the germ theory, which was germs were always airborne and they tend to cause specific disease. The disease which is caused by sore throat is due to something like streptococcus, bacillus, and which causes sore throat and fever. So the kind of treatment which was always told was to isolate the pus, isolate the throat swab, try to check the bacterial sensitivity, antibiotic sensitivity, and put that antibiotic and see that all this streptococcus, bacillus, they were killed. That was the concept which we used to work it out. And if fever is much, you can always go with the kind of treat with that aspirin and paracetamol doses, try to reduce that by inflammation. So what we are talking about with this integrative and healing, natural healing, is it's not the germs that causes the disease, but rather the cellular environment of the body, referred to as biological terrain, that becomes imbalanced, resulting in the disease. In this view, this is not the streptococcus bacillus is not the cause of strep throat. Instead, there is a breakdown of immune system which happened, and this breakdown of immune system is it's basically that has created an environment for streptococcus bacillus to settle there and cause a virulent form. That breakdown of suppression of our immune system is caused by our, there is a thing called this disturbance in the biological terrain. So now let us see what are the areas with this disturbance results from variety of causes. Number one is stress, second one is lack of sleep, third one is nutrition, poor nutrition. And you need to understand that this fever induced by this streptococcus is not a symptom, but rather our body's natural response to stimulate your own immune system. This is a holistic point of view, and let me enumerate what are the factors that adversely change biological terrain. Already told about diet. Poor diet is always a big issue. Lack of hydration is the next one, and you have got something like lack of proper digestion. You have something like stress. Toxicity is the major kind of stuff we deal about this particular stuff. Apart from that, people with sedentary lifestyles, inactivity, people with parasites and hidden infections, people with hidden dental infections. I normally try to look into this. There are some things like stealth infections, which there are some particulate matter which gets into your crevices between the two teeth. Gaps will be there, and the particulate matter of the food debris which stays there overnight is a nidus for bacteria, and that causes a stealth infection, resulting in something like gingivitis, epigingivitis and all. And this particular thing is the common denominator among all people having inflammation, chronic inflammation. You need to start from that level also. So the other thing which I may not talk much about is electromagnetic radiation, because somewhere we had seen most of the people are not aware about this particular thing, Wi-Fi radiation. And this is one thing which, because the way we have gone, we used to follow the 2 Mbps, 5 Mbps, now it has come up to 300 or 400. Now there's a 5G which is 60 gigahertz that frequency is really nasty, and I can always tell you this immune system is totally jeopardized. Immune system is a three-legged stool, and once even the one leg is removed, everything gets into a off. So you need to understand that, and trying to. There are some other causes also. Some other causes like poor illumination. In fact, people are now they believe that there is a lack of natural sunlight. People are not exposed to normal natural sunlight. There is bright night lights at night. I've done another episode about that, but I can always tell you this is one thing which is really a new problem, causing a big problem. So all these factors disturb one's biological terrain, and this results in a weakened immune system, and you are in for a kind of you invite a problem there. So this is with this particular stuff, I believe you need to fix your biological terrain, and if you have fixed your biological terrain properly, I don't think you are in for any kind of problems. So this is our integrative approach to this chronic diseases, infective diseases, and how this weakened immune system is jeopardizing your health. Thank you.